The Wii U was announced on April 25th of 2011 and formally shown off at E3 2011 in June. Many demos were available to play in E3. These included Super Mario 3D World, Bayonetta 2, and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. This lineup didn't seem so bad. So why did the Wii U fail? The Wii U was a misunderstood console from day one. The initial confusion came from the name Wii U, which just sounded like an add-on for the Wii and not a brand new console. People thought the gamepad was just an add-on for the Wii, but they were mistaken, and it turned out to be a whole new console. Another problem also pertaining to the Wii U gamepad was that the Wii U gamepad was ginormous. It was uncomfortable to hold, had a really short battery life, and was just a big gimmick and nothing more. For those that ended up buying the Wii U in its first year on the market, the only game of quality that came out that year was New Super Mario Bros. U, which was just a rehash of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. So, not a good start. Disregarding the fact that New Super Mario Bros. U was a rehash of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the game didn't really offer much in terms of gameplay when you had the TV screen and the gamepad screen. The only use for the gamepad in that game was to display what was already on the TV to your gamepad, which was very underwhelming. So that begged the question, what was the point of the gamepad if they weren't going to use it? If the Wii U couldn't justify its gimmick, then what was the point of the Wii U at all? Even with all these setbacks, the Wii U just kept going. In 2013, Super Mario 3D World, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, Pikmin 3, Wii Fit U, and Game & Wario were the only Nintendo offerings at that time. Super Mario 3D World had a very confusing launch because a lot of people thought it was very similar to Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. So they didn't really see the point in buying it if it was just going to be the same type of experience. Wind Waker HD was already an existing game on the GameCube. Wii Fit U was just trying to capitalize on the success of Wii Fit. In 2014, Mario Kart 8 sold 8 million copies, Super Smash Bros. Sold 5.3 million copies, and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze just barely sold 1 million copies. So, statistically, more than half of Wii U owners had Mario Kart 8. So this goes to show that the Wii U had a very small library of games and a very small audience with people that didn't really have much to play and not much to choose from. The following year, Mario Maker, Splatoon, Xenoblade Chronicles, Mario Party 10, and Yoshi's Woolly World all came out. Splatoon was the best-selling of this bunch, but it only sold 4.95 million copies. So, at least in 2015, the Wii U actually had games. In 2016, they had no games. They had no games of note. They had no games published by Nintendo. They had nothing. Until 2017, which saw the release of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which sort of saved the Wii U. It did have a slight spike in sales, but that was pretty much it. And that was the death of the Wii U. At least it went out swinging. In 2017, the Nintendo Switch came out, and no other titles were released for the Wii U. The Wii U online servers stayed online for only a few years until they were discontinued in July of 2020, and then that was it. That was the whole life of the Wii U. So, with the Wii U's 5 years on the market, only about a dozen quality titles came out for the whole system in its whole lifespan. The Wii U is definitely a failure. Even with one of the greatest games of all time releasing on the console, it still couldn't be saved by it. RIP to the Wii U.